I'm Denyse with Artist Heart Paint Party. You have to customize it. Make something that you like. Make it personal to you. However that is. Oh! That's so cute! I love his little hat. You could be painting your bunny in. So this is a pretty spring bunny, and I think that nice, lighter, softer colors look really nice for spring pastel. Big or as small as you want it.
Hey Nisi.
Hey Rach.
Can you slow down a little bit?
Sure thing. Actually, I thought it was almost looking like a butterfly, but I thought it would be cool, and I had an apple today, so I saved the core.
That's great.
I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but I thought I'd give it a try.
Yeah, I really like that you're reusing the material that might not seem to have a purpose. It might have otherwise been thrown out.
Right. Well, hi, you guys. How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm excited to be here with you. I am Denyse from Artist at Heart Paint Party, and I want to talk to you today about supplies. You don't always have to paint, right? I love to paint. I think painting is so calming and therapeutic. No matter what kind of paint you're using, I just find it so soothing and enjoyable. But not everyone always likes to paint, and you want to stay neat and clean sometimes, right? So today we're going to do neat and clean. Let's just focus on, even though my little studio here is not so neat and clean, but I wanted to share some ways that you can do the same project just with a variety of materials. So this is the Enchanted Rose, and we did this for a Mother's Day treat, right? We wanted to make some pretty roses for our moms, and the moms and kids did it together with our group, which was really, really fun. And we used a variety of supplies. So this one was watercolor paint, and we did like a Jackson Pollock. So we splattered, and we had so much fun doing watercolor paint, right? Which is washable. I wouldn't say it's neat necessarily, but it's washable and easy cleanup. So that's a really fun project to do. And then you can use markers and crayons and color pencils. But today, really, I want to focus on color pencils, crayons, and solid tempera paint sticks, so there's no mess at all. So you guys don't usually see my hands. Look at my hands. They're clean. Yay! Normally, my hands are not clean. Okay. So today, we're going to focus, again, on a couple of my favorite products. And, all right, I didn't get my phone camera hooked up. So we're going to do this. You guys, I'm still working on technology here. Okay. So, it's, I've been playing with it all day long, and whatever, go with the flow, learn as you go. Right. But I do want to show you. So I'm just going to show you today the Enchanted Rose, because that's what I have here. And I want to show, I told you my favorite supplies. You guys can sketch it out with a pencil. The only reason why I'm using a marker is so you can see it better on the camera. Can you see that? And I have it sketched out already. This is the glass vase. So I have it sketched out, but I want you to see it better. And again, you can use a pencil, which is what I'm recommending, and then that way you can erase it. And I have all of the products that I love in the carousel. But so many times people want to stay neat and clean, right? And I've been asked over and over and over again, what products are an easy cleanup? Or I don't want my kid to do that because it's such a mess. or I don't want to ruin my nails. Look, I get all that. And I was an art teacher for 20 years, and I have lots of families where the mom would not allow the crayons in the house. And I do understand because, you know, they can end up anywhere on anything, in the carpet, right? So I'm just sketching out some petals here, horizontal line. I just want to do a quick sketch so you guys can see the different ways to color this. So I love the Crayola color pencil, right? And I have an electric sharpener right over here, heavy duty, to sharpen these. So the thing with color pencils is they're going to color a little bit more transparent. So I'm just lightly shading in my rose here. So you see how much lighter it is than this was a marker. So now I'm using color pencil and I'm shading it in. And, you know, it's easier to control. You can press harder if you want areas to be deeper red. You can blend colors together. You can try mixing red with red, orange, and pink. This is a Crayola red orange I have right here. It's red orange. And I'll go into the red. So I'm just shading it in. And, you know, I would recommend, if you want to set up a little neat area in your house, maybe your bedroom or the corner of a room somewhere, and you can put like a tablecloth down. This is my art tablecloth, so it's got everything on it. You can use a disposable tablecloth where you just wrap it up and throw it away. You could have a sketchbook where you could just go sit outside on a nice day and doodle and draw and color. So there, again, that's just like a red orange. Let's try this color in here. So you can, again, blend colors in your rose. But it's much easier to stay inside the line when you're using a color pencil. And you're going to have more colors if you get a bigger pack. What is my color pencil? My color pencil has 24 colors. So you're going to have more options if you get a bigger pack. But color pencils are always really nice to have on hand. Nice to take on trips with you too. You can, whenever I travel, I like to travel with my sketchbook and my color pencils and a pencil, a regular pencil to sketch with, but it's a lot easier to carry around. And so if I'm at the pool sketching, I can just shade it in with some color pencils. I could throw it in my swim bag, but I loved on an airplane, wherever you go, it's really, really easy to bring along some color pencils. Crayons can get hot, depends on where you go, right? Crayons can get hot in the sun. Now, I could still use crayons on here if I wanted to, but there is just an example of, let's try some green. Here's I'm going to do a green stem here. So again, it's very easy to control. There's no eraser on here, but you just stick it in the electric sharpener to sharpen it up. And notice I haven't needed to sharpen my pencil at all. So it's really strong. And I'm pressing pretty hard. The harder I press, the deeper the color is going to be. Or look, if I go really, really light, if I'm shading really light. So that's the same color. This is, I'm just very gently coloring it in. And here I'm pressing harder. So you can see it's a brighter green where I'm pressing harder. And then I'll just be more gentle here and go lighter just to show you the difference. I mean, I think coloring is relaxing too. And I started by saying how relaxing painting is, but just coloring in general, even if you're doing doodles, I find it very relaxing. And you can mix greens too. Again, right now I'm using, what is this color? This is yellow green. Okay, now I want to show you guys, let me show you a darker green just so I can give you an idea of how you can blend it. You guys, this is a darker green. And I am going to show you super quick. Look at this. This is an example of some of our members. Look at, they did this with me last week and they all use different supplies. So you can see this one right here, right? That is, where's my box? Love those. Those are construction paper crayons on black paper. These are another one of my favorite products. So these are Crayola construction paper crayons, and you can use them in any color construction paper. So this one right here, you see that? That was done with these. This is one family in my subscription group. And then one of the kids did paint, and then the other one used markers. So you have a variety of supplies. And that's what I wanted to show you, is that with any of the projects, you can use any supplies, but today I'm going to focus on the neater supplies. This is one, the colors are really cool and they work on any color construction paper. So construction paper crayons, regular Crayola crayons. I've been focusing on color pencils right now. I'm going to peek real quick and see. You guys, I'm not used to, oh, we got 4 people watching. Hi, you guys. I don't know how to see if anybody's here. I see 4 people are watching, but I don't know how to chat with you guys, so I'm doing my best. I can't see if you guys are asking me any questions or not. But if you check out the carousel, I have my favorite products in there. And please follow me below if you're on Amazon with me. And if you're not on Amazon with me, come on over to Amazon. I'm artistatheart.live or artistatheart.shop. And you can check out all of my favorite supplies today. Again, I'm focusing on really neat, clean art supplies. And look, I haven't gotten dirty yet. Usually people are not used to seeing me so clean, including myself. So, all right, so let's go and I'll give you guys some other ideas of how you could create your enchanted rose. Look at that one. Super pretty. Do you know what the enchanted rose is from? Yep, you're right. I heard you say Beauty and the Beast. It is. The enchanted rose is from Beauty and the Beast. So, all right, let's keep going. Now, what I want to do is show you guys one of my favorite products are these temper paint sticks, okay? So they're really very neat. They're solid and they're washable. And so I'm going to just use this pretty pink right here. Okay, so it twists up, and let's see if I can show you. So here's the color pencil, right? I'm going to outline it with this paint stick so you can see. So it's very creamy and it's opaque, which means you can't see through it. So it's creamy, but it doesn't smudge and it dries in 1 minute. And they're just so pretty and easy to use. Now, I would say if you're trying to do details and small little areas, this is, see how wide the tip is? And I'm using the side of it. I can do it on top of my color pencil too. Now this one is marker, and then I started using highlighter around it just to show you what a highlighter looked like. But here, let's do a little bit of this paint stick. So this is called a solid paint stick. And it's, again, if you want to do something that's really neat, spill proof, it doesn't splatter, doesn't get on your fingers. There you go. I just want to give you an idea. So I'm using markers, solid paint sticks, color pencils, Crayola. Let's finish this one. Let's do, how about if we'll do a red. Let's do red petals down here. So again, I'm going to use a paint stick. This is called Cardinal. Oops. I'm going to twist it up. I'm going to color in my petals. See that? How it just, it glides. It's super creamy, easy to use. Well, let's see what this looks like up here. So now I have color pencil and the stick, just to show you the difference. You can see the difference in the line of the color pencil versus the solid paint stick, right? So I do love these. I'll show you one more color. You gotta cap it though. So if you forget, listen, I would always tell the kids, make sure you hear the snap. I forgot one day to cap it and then they dry out and they're no good. Like the next day I came in here and I didn't cap one of my colors and I tried and it wasn't good anymore. So make sure that you snap these. Snap the cap, snap the cap. That's what I would tell the kids. And I got distracted one day and I didn't snap it. So I just want you to know, make sure that you snap these so that they stay juicy, right, and good. All right, let's try it because I was thinking it would be nice to see what this gray looks like. Let's come up close here. Let's see what the gray looks like. So to give the reflection of the glass here. Maybe I just do part of it gray. Maybe you outline it. So this is, again, the solid paint sticks. To make it look like the glass is reflecting. And you guys can email me, text me, chat with me. Let me know what you want to create. Let me know if you have any art questions ever. Techniques, if you want to learn techniques. I would definitely say that the most frequent question I get are the supplies. They want a supply list. What supplies should I use? And you know what? It really just depends on what you like. Some people don't like to paint. Some people, find it very challenging to control. But most of the time, you guys, I'm using, this is my palette, an acrylic paint with a variety of paintbrushes in a variety of sizes. And I'm kind of messy. But today I was like, all right, we're going to go mess free. Again, I don't think that whether you're an adult or you have children, that you should always be monitoring what they're doing and creating and telling them to clean up their mess, right? So it would be nice to use. So I would definitely have, especially with summer, colored pencils, keep all the time in the car, on a trip, wherever you're going. These are awesome to use. Again, look at all the colors too. All right, I love colors. So you can do it on a whim, sitting at an appointment, whatever. They're always good to have, but I do want to show you guys, this is probably one of my all-time top 3 products in the world. And these are construction paper crayons. I had my black journal here somewhere. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I was writing in it. Imagine that. So I did one side of it already. So you can see that the colors are different, right? So the red is different and the green, and they're just so beautiful. So I just was doodling on my, this is just my notebook where I take notes, where I try to write technology notes. Okay, this is where I keep, do this, don't, this is how you go live. This is what you do. This is how you share. I still can't figure out how to share my screen. Okay, that's what I was doing before I came on. I was like, I need a break from this because I cannot figure out how to share my screen. So, hold on one second. Anyway, okay. So I'm just going to show you guys again, because these are some of my favorite. This is 16 construction paper crayons, and this is my black journal that I have. Okay. I did not put the black journal in the carousel. See that? Look at, they're really strong. They have black wrapping paper, so you can tell the difference between these construction paper crayons and a regular Crayola crayon. But look at this. No mess. They don't smudge. Nothing on my hands. Okay. For once. You could do like a Van Gogh. We used to do Starry Night like this all the time on blue construction paper with construction paper crayons. Because, they're so neat. The kids love them. But I love it as an adult. So people want me to say, oh, what age is that for? No, this is for anybody, okay? Because I love using them, but kids really love them too. Teachers love them because, again, it's really easy to use and be successful, and it's mess free. So I highly recommend these. So that's just the yellow one. And again, let's do a Starry Night star. Right? If you guys want, okay, so here's the back of my journal. So we can do, if I could figure out how to use my overhead camera. I was trying to use my phone for the overhead camera over here and go live, but I needed the phone to go live. So I was like, all right, how do I do this? So this is why you're getting me standing here like this. But let's just try a crescent moon right here. Color it in. Okay. Now Van Gogh's moon does go like this. So I could color that part in lightly. And that's not a perfect circle, but you could trace a quarter or a glass, depends on how big your artwork is. And then do some dotted lines around it to make it look like it's glowing. Maybe one day I'll just do a whole project on Starry Night and construction paper crayons. I wasn't thinking of doing that today, but Again, I was just doing the Enchanted Rose to show you how fun this is. But while I'm here, I might as well do a little Starry Night. Van Gogh is one of my favorite artists. And the reason why, on top of his artwork being super cool and very, you could just feel, right, his expression in his lines that he used. But mostly, I'm going to just put this down for a second so I can actually try to draw a circle. It's because he didn't care that no one liked his stuff. He just kept creating, right? So people thought that his stuff was not good. And they had never seen someone create like that before, right? And I believe he sold one artwork his entire life, and it wasn't Starry Night. And now Starry Night is in New York at the Met, and it's one of the world's most famous artworks, and Van Gogh is one of the most famous artists ever. So he did not care that no one liked his artwork. Actually, let's do the cypress tree. So in the cypress tree, let's try a green. So that big thing, a lot of times the kids thought that was a flame, but it's actually a cypress tree. So you would start it here. I'm using green on black, and it tapers as you go up. And it can be wider than that. It's hard for me to draw from the side, so I can fix it a little bit, right? And Van Gogh used all these wavy, thick, chunky lines. But I'm using my Crayola crayon. I'm sure Van Gogh would have loved Crayola construction paper crayons. Did you know that Van Gogh created Starry Night from the window of an asylum? He checked himself into an asylum because he felt like he was losing his mind. And that is where he created Starry Night. And a lot of it is from his imagination. So there's like a little village down below with the church. He was very religious. His father was a pastor, and I believe for a little while Van Gogh also became a preacher. So, and again, you can add other colors. Let's put some yellow in there too. If I can find there's my yellow. You guys, I'm pressing pretty hard and the crayon has not broke. Look, it's still sharp. And I'm just mixing the colors, right? And look, my hands are clean. And again, if you watch my other videos, you're not going to see a clean me. It's not often I'm clean. I mean, I showered, you guys, but my hands are usually covered in paint. Right? So however you want to express yourself. Now, I forgot, is there 13 stars in Starry Night? There's a specific number of little stars. I can't remember what it is. I wasn't expecting to do Starry Night. Something just made me want to do it. You know why? Because of these crayons. Now let's see let's just see, because I haven't tried this yet. Let's see what the paint sticks look like. Let's see what these paint sticks look like on black. So this is one of my tempera washable neat paint sticks. We're experimenting now, right? Let's see. Yeah, it showed up. It looks a little bit green, right? So that yellow on black turned a little bit green. Hey, maybe we could put some in here. So it's definitely thicker, like a wider tip compared to the crayon. So you're not going to have like the fine. So look at the difference. So here's your Crayola and here's your tempera paint stick. So you're going to have, you're going to see more lines. This is a crayon. This one, you can turn it on its side and you can get thinner lines. Okay. Okay, well, again, I had not used these temper sticks on black before, but it works. It works on black. So that's good to know. Let's put some more down here. How about, now again, make sure you cap these. This is really important. You got to cap these. Turn it back down. Oh my gosh. And this is one thing. If you have kids, they love to turn these like as far up as they can and then jam the top on. Don't do that. So make sure that you turn them down. That was as a teacher, okay? And I couldn't monitor 30 kids at one time. Make sure you turn them down and then put the cap back on and listen to a snap. That's important. Snap the cap, because the air will dry out the paint, right? We don't want to dry out our paint. So you guys want to see what blue looks like on here? So this is, again, we could do I would do all my stars first, but we're just kind of experimenting right now for fun. Well, I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys are. Gotta get some paint sticks. So you can do this also on blue paper. You can add some blue lines. You guys, if you're on Amazon, could you please follow me? I would greatly appreciate it. Just click the link. You can see all my art classes on Amazon. So the blue shows up. We could put some blue in our vase here. Okay. How about I put a little chapel and then we'll wrap it up for today. I have my sharpener over here. Those were the main things that I wanted to share with you guys. All right, let's check out. We're gonna compare the white solid tempera stick with the Crayola construction paper crayon. So let's do a little chapel right here, because Van Gogh has a little chapel in his village. And then he has a bunch of little houses too. Okay, that covered very nice. It's very opaque. It's a little crooked. It's kind of hard to create from the side. Let's put a little white over here too. We could put a little white around the stars. Okay, now let's see what the white construction paper crayon looks like. I'm impressed with these. Listen to the click. Make sure it clicks. Gotta click that gap, click that gap, click that gap. Say that 10 times quick. That's a tongue twister, right? All right, so let's try the white. Let's just see. We'll do a little house here. And chalk is good too, but chalk is not neat, right? So whether you're using chalk like old school classroom, it's got all that dust. I never liked it because it made me sneeze and it's messy. And then oil pastels are also messy. I mean, messier than this stuff. Love them, but they're not as neat. These are neat products. So, and again, Van Gogh has like purple mountains, like purple mountain majesty. So back here, there's like some purple hills and mountains back here. I'll do a real Van Gogh one day. We're going to focus on Van Gogh and Monet. Oh my gosh, I love Monet too. But so like there's some purple hills back here. And then it goes up into the blue sky. And green grass. So, color pencils, crayons, construction paper crayons, and solid paint sticks. Watercolor paint stick markers, those are good too. Mr. Sketch markers, Crayola markers. So those are all, again, really neat washable supplies. But the stuff that I showed you today, you don't even get on your hands. So if you use markers, even though they're washable, you're going to get them on your hands. Temper paint sticks, crayons, construction paper crayons, you don't even, I mean, you can hand sanitize yourself, but you don't even need to wash your hands because you're not going to get dirty. So make sure you clean up your supplies and make sure you put everything back where you got it from, right? And when I use my color pencils, I always use an electric sharpener. Those little handheld ones, still, they fill up so quick, and then I get the shavings from the pencil kind of all over. So especially if I'm in a classroom, I used to give the kids each their own sharpener, but then stuff ended up everywhere. So the electric sharpeners work great for color pencil. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a shout out. I'm Artist at Heart Paint Party on Facebook and YouTube. I have a website, artistatheart.org. Okay. And we have like a video vault with over 150 videos, and we have like super stuff coming up. Here's one just like on my floor. We got Bob. You guys know who that is? Bob Ross, right? Bob the painter. That's our Lego man. We have our Bob Ross Lego man coming up. I'm going to be using acrylic paint on canvas for that one. We're going to be doing more and more and more. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Now I got to figure out how to shut this off on my phone before I end it here. So pardon while I look down. Thank you, R. Stevens, for following me. Okay, I can see that on my phone. You guys, if you're watching, please follow me on Artist at Heart on Amazon. So you can do artistatheart.live, Artist at Heart shop. I'm on. 7 of you guys are watching, so thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And if there's anything you want to learn about or have questions, feel free to message me, text me, follow me. And I'm a certified art teacher. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. I taught in the Cleveland Public Schools for over 20 years. I started my Artist at Heart Paint Party business 5 years ago. And I'm still a certified art teacher, and I was doing virtual paint parties like in public, mostly corporate events, school events, and wineries and stuff like that. And then when COVID hit, my first virtual art class was March 16th of 2020. I did some free live classes, and that started also. I'm an accidental entrepreneur virtually, and I'm still virtually challenged. So I'm learning again as I go. Every single day I learn more and more. I know a lot about art, just not a lot about technology. So I have a lot of assistance and practice, right? So thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.